WXII 12 News at 11 starts right now.
We're following two big stories right now at 11 o'clock. Graduation is on at UNC Chapel Hill despite tense on-campus protests over the war in Gaza.
And President Biden getting ready to be consoler-in-chief. What we've learned about his upcoming visit to Charlotte as the city, state, and country mourn the killings of 4 officers. We begin in Chapel Hill, a different scene tonight on the campus of UNC after several days of pro-Palestine demonstrations.
Right, just hours ago, faculty leaders held an emergency meeting amid the protests on campus. There was some question about whether commencement would indeed go on. Kara Peters is in studio after listening in on that meeting. And Kara, graduation season is here, isn't it?
Ken and Christine, that is correct. Graduation is a week from Saturday, and it's a sore spot for many undergraduate students after their graduation was canceled in 2020 due to the pandemic. Now, the focus of tonight's virtual faculty meeting was to answer one central question: how do we move forward in a safe, collaborative way?
What is appropriate action for, if any, for the faculty executive committee or faculty governance to take?
UNC faculty leaders meeting virtually to debrief and brainstorm the next steps in the wake of pro-Palestinian protests on campus. Tuesday afternoon on the main quad, protesters replaced the American flag with a Palestinian flag. NBC affiliate WRAL reports police arrested more than 30 people.
Understand that why we are doing this is to keep our eyes on Gaza and to keep our eyes on what is actually happening.
One concern raised by faculty leaders Wednesday was the lack of information from the university during these protests and how to best accommodate parents, students, and staff when it comes to safety and finishing the academic year.
We really do need to have some sort of a communication about that, and so that we aren't all speculating or just kind of, just playing it by ear in our own schools.
To make decisions as to how we can accommodate students who do not want to be on this campus right now. So, in terms of pushing deadlines.
These protests come as students prepare for final exams and for many graduation, which is scheduled to take place May 11th. Students received an email from UNC Interim Chancellor Lee Roberts following Tuesday's protests. It reads in part, quote, "The class of 2024 had both their senior year of high school and their first year at Carolina severely disrupted by the pandemic. We want to reassure the class of 2024 that commencement will be a joyous day for them and their loved ones, and that the Carolina community near and far will celebrate their accomplishments."
I don't think this is the end of these kind of discussions and these types of events, right? And so thinking about how can we be proactive and also be the environment that we want to be so that people can legitimately express their points of view.
In Chapel Hill and Carrboro, town officials also reacting to the recent pro-Palestine demonstrations. Several officials posting this statement on social media, quote, condemning the overaction of UNC administration following those arrests. They went on to urge District Attorney Jeff Neiman to drop the charges and, quote, prioritize restorative justice rather than punitive measures. Live tonight in studio, Kara Peters for WXII 12 News.